Hello, Facebook. Hi, everyone. So happy to be here. Looking forward to doing tonight's reads. I hope you're all well. You're all keeping well. Yes. Oh, I'm so ready for the energy report. I'm always ready for it, but I'm like super keen tonight. I need some love from spirit. Looking forward to tonight's energy report. Who's keen, hey, on an energy report tonight? So don't forget, the energy report is for the collective. I'll do that first and then I'll do the reads afterwards. So I'll just wait for people to jump onto Facebook. Hello, Instagram. It's lovely to see everyone there. Oh, big hugs, big love, everyone. Hello, Facebook. Lovely to see you. Thrilled you're here. So ready, hey, for some tarot love. I need some tarot love. We need some like good juju. I think today's the day for it. We've now moved into the zodiac new year, the actual astrological new year. It's here. It's arrived. I don't know whether I'm happy or sad. I can't quite work it out. Oh, thanks. It's Joe. It's the Joanne. It's the filter. It's a lovely filter. It takes every single line out. Makes me happy. Joanne on Instagram said you look lovely tonight. Yeah. So the astrological new year, amazing. Hey. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't know whether I should be crying or whether I should be jumping for joy. I'm not sure. There's a mixed bag of feelings happening right now. But anyway, nonetheless, so let me do a little bit of housekeeping. Of course, I've got some housekeeping. I've got 5 seats left for my tarot practitioner training. So this tarot practitioner training is a live 10-week training where I go live on Zoom. And I'm going to teach you everything that I know in terms of the psychology of the cards in 10 weeks. It's going to go deep. We are definitely going to upgrade you from Oracle to Tarot. By the end of the 10 weeks, you will know how to read for yourself and others with clarity. And you'll have that content. You'll have all the trainings and all the content you get to keep for life. So you pay for a membership into my portal, and that content is there for you forever. And every time I do an upgrade, you receive that content. So we all know that it's not enough just to do a psychic development weekend in tarot. It's not enough. Okay, let's just get real about it. So I've created this to give you the foundational skills so that you can start using tarot as a tangible tool to bring into your practice, private practice. Now, you could do this course just for the fun of it and still get fundamental key training, or you could use it as a course that you will monetize, that you can make money from, because you absolutely, by the end of the 10 weeks, if you do all the trainings and follow my instructions, do the work, that you will be skilled up to be able to read for yourself and others with clarity and have return clients like I do. So I give everything in my courses because my name matters. Like, I care what people think. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a thriving business like I have now. You will get the best of the best from me for sure. I've got a lot of pride in my work. So let me put a link in here. Now, those of you who have been following me for a while, you know I do a 9-month tarot. This is a 9-month tarot. This is a 10-week course. My 9-month tarot is $4,444. This is $555. Okay, so it's substantially, like, a lot more. It's a low-end entry point to work with me live. I will not run this course live again. I'm doing it this time to upgrade all the teachings. So if I were you and you've wanted to do some live training with me, I would jump in on this course. It's incredible value. It is really good value. So there's the link, hey? I've put the link in there. The link is also on top of this live session. So for those of you in Instagram, it's in the bio. The link to the course is in the bio, and it's under Introduction to Tarot Practitioner Training. I've had great reviews. Everybody loves that training. They do love it. They love it so much. You will love it as well. If you love tarot, you will love the training. You will love it. So, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the energy report for the group. So If you are feeling called, I would really appreciate a share. That would be amazing. I'm going to do an energy report first. Your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, we're all working in sacred collaboration together. And I've put my hand up to do the spirit reads for us tonight, the tarot reads for us tonight. And if anything resonates for you, it is because it is for you. So take it as a message. Don't deny yourself of the message. Yes, definitely have a look, Janine. I think you'll love it. You will absolutely love it. I don't get bad reviews on that course. I've never had a bad review. Everybody's just been inspired. In fact, most people who sign up to that course end up doing my 9-month, it was 7-month at the time, but 9-month course. So it's very exciting. It's a great course. So, okay, I need some good insights. Who needs good insights tonight? That was a telling, wasn't it? I was telling spirit we need some good juju tonight. Okay, I'm going to open my heart. I've been working with the oil of light. Melissa, where is it? Oh, it's tucked away. Is it down there? No, it's tucked away in my box. I've been working with Melissa, the oil of light today. I don't think I have cried so much in so long. I've been watching all my clients having these breakthroughs with Melissa, having all these like awakenings and openings, and I've been transmuting all of this negative energy through my body. My God, I'm ready for some good juju. I'm ready. I'm ready. We're all a bit scared. I'm a bit scared of Melissa now. I've been promoting it. Now I'm scared of it. Now I'm scared of it. Sort of. No, I'm going to get myself some Melissa again. I've almost run out. It's a very expensive oil. It's $180. Would you believe it? I had it for a while. I've just started using it a bit more. So anyway, okay, let's do this energy report. I'm in need of it. I definitely need it. So, and because I've had that big clear out, I think that my channel is super activated now. Legit. So I should get some good insights through tonight for sure. Good messages dropping in. So, okay, hurry up, hey. Let's pick the 3 cards. What's it going to be? Oh, all right. 1, that card's just looking at me all the time. 2. Oh, no, it's that one. 3. Oh, it's a slippery little sucker, this one. Didn't want to come out. So I'm going to do the energy report first, everyone, and then after that, I'll do the reads, do 1-card reads. So let's see what we've got for today. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for us. Okay, this is beautiful. This is our oil of light. This is exactly. Oh, look, and it was flashing on Instagram. Beautiful card for us tonight. Okay, let me tune into the Sun card, because the Sun card really is about our creative life. It is about tapping into the inner child, stepping into the joy, feeling into our joyful nature. It is a major card, meaning that it's an initiation, a rite of passage, an archetypal experience. Yes, it's Apollo, the sun god. And yes, we can look at him as being a bit of a protector. So in his mythology, he was known as an oracle, and there are temples all over Athens and Greece for Apollo, and he had his priestesses that would work in the temples, and they would channel his readings. People would go and see these priestesses to receive insight. The power of this card is that it's not really about fortune telling and getting readings. It's about bringing what you want, this future version of you, bringing her or him into the present moment and taking action from that space. So rather than seeing this future self outside of you somewhere down there or out there, it's about bringing that into the present now and behaving like that future self that you feel called to, or that you're wishing to be, or that you're wishing to become. So we call this collapsing time. This collapses time and speeds up your growth and speeds up your opportunities when you do this. So he's not just about collapsing time. The god Apollo is also about dispelling your fears. He's dissolving any sadness. He's dissolving any depression that you may have been experiencing. This is the promise of joy. This is the promise of bringing light back into your life. I would be nudging you, to go out in the sunshine, soak up the sun rays, let your heart, let your body be soothed by the light of the sun, by the light of God Apollo. People would come to him and they would have their hearts soothed, their sorrows soothed by his light. He would play his lyre, his musical instrument, and they would sing, they would tell their sorrows to Apollo, and he would soothe them with the light of his being. So there's more, but wait, there's more. So Apollo is also the green light. He's the yes to any new projects that you feel called to. He is your massive yes. He is your yes to move forward on that. And don't be afraid, because it is being supported by spirit. You are protected and you are being supported. And this is a big yes to move forward on your projects and to trust that everything will work out just fine, that he's got your back, that you'll be taken care of. The other thing that I want to say about this card is that he also represents our solar light, our sunlight within, our joy, our pleasure, but not pleasure in the context of sexuality. I'm talking about it in the context of the creative child, the part of you that's effervescent, the part of you that gets lit when you're doing what you love, the part of you that gets lost in time, where time doesn't even exist anymore, when you're in the play of enjoying the presence of doing what you love. We are being nudged towards filling up our time and our days, focusing on what brings us joy, what has us tapped in to the creative self. Yeah, maybe you could say, how do you like to shine in the world? Where do you best shine? And what makes you feel shiny? Where are you most expressive? Where can you self-express freely? Where do you feel that freedom of self-expression? Go do that. Go be there, because that's where you're going to experience your healing. That's where you're going to feel alive again and connected to the light and the sun and God Apollo. He's just such a beautiful card. He's so perfect for us tonight. And I'm so grateful that he's showing up tonight to guide us, to bring his presence and to bring our presence into being as well. He's a beautiful card. All right, so next card. Okay, so this is the card of denial. Okay, so sometimes, well, let's talk about the swords. I want to give you a brief on the swords, because I think the swords are misrepresented in the Mythic Tarot or in any tarot cards. The swords are not bad, all right? That doesn't mean something bad is going to happen. The swords are truth seekers, and they are seeking, I can feel waves of energy rolling over me right now. My legs are buzzing. Anyway, the swords represent, they're truth seekers, and they're here to clarify, to help us to remove distortion from our reality, so that we can see the truth of the situations that we find ourselves in, and to clear our karma, so that we can come into the truth of our being and to be authentic, to have the relationships we want, to have the careers that we want, to have the kind of lifestyles that we want. But it requires us to move out of distortion. So, okay, this is the card of denial. This is the card of defenses, and one of the defenses is denial. So sometimes this card will come up when we're not ready to face the truth, and I'm going to give you permission to wait. It's okay. Sometimes this card might be about the elephant in the room that needs our loving attention, but we don't want to look at it. And, often it comes from the pain of our family, our parents. You can see poor Orestes, he's trapped between his mum and his dad, hey? Trapped between the two of them, the warring parents. And he's carrying this family karma, this burden. And he doesn't want to deal with that pain in his body. the way in which it may be interfering in him having the kind of relationships that he wants. So this is the card of looking at our history, looking at, potentially, if you feel brave enough, you might not be ready. If you feel brave enough to look back at where you might be in denial about how you are playing out behaviors from your past, that may be interfering in your current relationships. Could that be work? That could be, lovers. That could be, there are many different types of relationships. Maybe with your kids. So I called this the card of denial for a reason, because sometimes we don't even know that we're in denial because it is a psychological defense. That being, you might not be ready to deal with the situation at hand. And so, so you kind of, sweeping it under the carpet, hoping that it will go away, but it won't. At some point, you'll have to deal with it. Orestes in the story, Orestes is rescued to some extent and taken care of. Maybe rescued isn't the right word. In the story, Orestes, this kid in the middle here, he's taken care of by Apollo. Apollo comes to him and says to him at some point that you're going to have to deal with this karma, and I'm going to help you move through this challenge. So just know that you are being protected. You are being taken care of despite any difficulties, the elephant in the room. Despite all of that, Apollo has your back. You are being taken care of. Okay, the next card. Father energy coming up. Yes, correct. For some of us, it will be that. Absolutely. All right, I will turn over the next card. I'm getting there. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. So really interesting that this card has come up. So I feel with this card that we do have to sort of, it's like we have to find what works for us. You've got to find what's right for you, and that comes through trial and error. It comes through the practice of trial and error, which is, so for some of you, the elephant in the room might be about, making money, the job that's not a good fit, that you're avoiding having to make the change and all that sort of stuff. For some of us, it might be relationship. For some of us, it could be, the shit going down in the family with parent stuff. But we're being called to try things out, give things a go, like open, take a risk and try things on for size. See what works. See what you can do to sort of repair or to work with the situation. For some of you, this card might actually be about, in business, about niching. The elephant in the room might be simply the fact that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're avoiding doing the thing that's actually going to grow your practice. And it's going to require you to invest and to try, it's like, sometimes I explain it like this. It's like trying on a pair of jeans. Some jeans fit and some jeans don't fit. And you've got to try on a few different pairs before you can find the right one. And it's a bit like that with niching in business, for example. You've got to try a few things out, invest and give it a go to see what response you're going to get, to see if people enjoy it, to see if you enjoy it, to see if you like it. So I feel with this card that we're also being called to, part of, maybe for some of you, part of this creative energy and this creative play, the focus, to focus on that, to bring some of that joy back. It might be about taking a few risks and following your hobbies and interests rather than doing what you think you should do, but leaning into what brings you, what has you feeling that fun and that play, and give that a go and see if you can find a course or something that'll enable you to develop that more, to develop it, to deepen that. Kimberly says, this reminds me of my health issues right now, and I feel that is my elephant. Oh, okay. Yes, you've been doing a trial and error thing in the past couple of weeks. Exactly. Yes, that's such a great example, Kimberly. Yes, we can put this card, we can use this reading for many, in many different ways, many different examples, for sure. So, okay, let's do a quick recap of tonight's cards, and then I'm going to do the reads. So, first card, the Sun. Trust that everything is going to be okay. This is the green light card. It's going to be okay. It will be okay. The joy will come back. This is about bringing light into your life. This is about getting out in the sunshine. This is about playing, being inside of the play, and knowing that you're being taken care of. I know that Apollo takes care of Orestes, and even though Orestes is battling some of this family karma and working through some of this old trauma, yes, Apollo will take care of you. If you're not ready to deal with it right now, that's okay. Sometimes we don't have the psychological resilience right now, but you're being encouraged just to try a few things out and see what fits for you. If it is about going to therapy, for example, try a few different things. Sometimes, when I worked, because I had complex PTSD after I birthed my child, I nearly died giving birth to my daughter. And it wasn't just hypnotherapy that helped me. It was hypnotherapy, it was naturopathy, it was diet, it was exercise, it was counseling. There's a whole heap of things that I did. And most importantly, my spiritual arts, the intuitive arts, was all these different things that I had to do, to get myself in a better place again and to try things out. And I had to try, some counselors worked, some counselors didn't work. I had to find what was going to fit for me. So, I'm encouraging you not to give up, that this will get dealt with. This will get dealt with in its good time. Okay. I didn't get the love, everyone. I'm annoyed, all right? I'm a bit annoyed. I'm going to say that. I wanted some love cards. But I appreciate the message from Spirit. I do appreciate it. Just saying. All right, let's do some love reads. So whilst I shuffle the cards, let's shuffle the cards. So all the kids are going nuts outside. What's going on? Crikey. Yeah, it's time to get busy. It is time to get busy. Definitely, Miranda. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, okay, just a quick reminder, I do have my practitioner training available. It is a 10-week course. It's such good value. It's here. Here is the link. You'll learn how to read like I do. I'm going to teach you everything I know about the Mythic Tarot as much as I can in 10 weeks, okay? You'll get all of the content. You'll get to keep it for free, plus you'll have me live training. I'm not going to run this training live again. I'm doing it to upgrade the training. So it's live training, you, me, and a small group of women. I should say I've only got 5 seats left. Okay, there's only 5 seats left as well. I should mention that. There is an easy pay option. You can do easy pay, which is $200 a month if you prefer that, or you can pay up front, which is $555, which is like significantly low end in comparison to my 9-month course, which is $4,444. So it's a big savings. So I'd love for you to join me. Everybody loves that course. I've got brilliant reviews. If you go on my personal page, you'll see all the reviews there. Okay, let's do some reads. Need some reads, hey? Instagram, it's up in the intro to tarot is up in my bio. All right. Who am I going to read for? I can't keep up. Jocelyn. Hello, Jocelyn. Lovely to see you. So glad you're here. Sending you all the love. Yes, you can get a card tonight. Let's see. And then I'll move over to Instagram. And I'll definitely read for you the secret ingredients. It's Chris, isn't it? I'll read for you as soon as I finish reading for Jocelyn. Okay. Oh, Jocelyn. Oh, Jocelyn. Look at the card that I got for you. Look who's showing up. This is to reiterate, hey? To reiterate the energy of God Apollo. Jocelyn, you are being invited to explore your hobbies and interests. It's time for you to get on the stage. It's time for you to explore your art, where you feel called to, explore your creative self. And this is such a beautiful card for you. Any projects that you feel called to do, this is your confirmation. This is your green light. This is your yes. Go ahead and do it. It won't be a waste. I think you're scared that you're not enough or that you're not going to be good enough or something along those lines. And we have to stop comparing ourselves to people, comparing ourselves to others. We're all at where we're at on our journey, and there's no one higher or lower, no one more advanced or below. We're all just where we're at, right? And if you can just think of it like this, that it's how can I grow me? How can I take me to the next level? Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Your beautiful hobbies and interests, your creative self, when you start to explore that, when you let yourself lean into that, fully let go and lean into that, it becomes your very own personal development program that was designed just for you. I mean, how magical is that? Oh, if that's not motivating, I don't know what is. Well, I love personal development, so that's pretty motivating for me. I feel like you probably do, like, my instinct is that you're worried about, every man and his dog doing whatever it is that you want to do. And yes, there'll always be people doing the thing, always. But you've just got to remember that people choose to work with you because they choose you. It's you. It's what you bring to the table. It's like there are a gazillion hypnotherapists out there. But there's only one of me. I'm a hypnotherapist. There's only one of me. And there's only, I've got my own style of hypnotherapy, and people choose me for my style, for me. So you've got to sort of think of it like that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do Diane after I read for Chris. I'll have a look in a minute, Diane. I'm just going to read for Chris first. And then Stephen, sorry. Oh, that's awful, isn't it, when someone gets your name wrong? So sorry, Stephen. I'll read for you now. So sorry. Okay, let me read for Stephen. Stephen asked, am I growing in my, presumably that's supposed to say, am I growing in my spirituality? Well, yes. Yes, of course you are. Sometimes it feels like we've hit a plateau, doesn't it? When not a lot's happening, and we think that, I see this with my own clients that, they come into their sessions and they're feeling really good, right? They're feeling good and they think, well, something's wrong because I'm not feeling emotional. I'm not feeling triggered about anything. Like, something's wrong. There's something there that I've got to like rub salt into the old wound. But we want to like enjoy those plateau moments when we hit a plateau, and we just enjoy that and be with that, rather than making it wrong or making it like there's a reason that you're not growing or something like that. Just enjoy it, because don't worry, life will throw the curveball. It will. Don't worry, it'll come back again. It always does. So whilst you're in that phase, just love up to it. Hey, just enjoy it and enjoy the plateau. I'm going to draw a card for you, Stephen. Oh, Stephen, you want to fall in love. You want to fall in love. And I think there could be an opportunity. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to read the other card in a minute. Let's just start with this card. I think my feeling is that you've made sacrifices in love before, and you might be even feeling like you're a bit of a victim of that. You're being reminded with this card that it's let yourself open your heart to love. I think my feeling is you're a very romantic guy, but you're also very practical too. And it's kind of, you bring both aspects to a relationship. Just so you know that if you get out there now, if you trust the message from Spirit, you've got the card of the potential of falling in love. It's a temporary state. Nights are temporary. So it doesn't mean that it can't progress into something, but everyone, just a reminder, the fantasy, the falling in love, the romance part, it has to get humanized at some point. So it doesn't always, that feeling, it doesn't always last forever, which is just so sad, because we all want to feel that, that falling in love feeling. Anyway, what I want to say to you, Stephen, is that you've got to get out there. Okay, you've got to make an effort. And the promise is that you will have it. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone a bit. and do the things that, go out there and seek it rather than waiting for it to show up. And that's a message for everyone. Like, if you want love, it is like getting back in the ring. It is a bit like that. But I think my feeling for you is that if you get out there, it will come to you. It will come to you. This card's a beautiful card. I want this card. Why don't I get this card, everyone? All right. So the other card that I've got for Stephen is I've got another card for you. This is the Knight of Pentacles. You're a healer and you are gifted in the healing arts. Now, I know a little bit about you because I've seen you on Instagram. Food is your medicine, okay? And you're being called to just stay true to that. That's where you tap into your spirituality. That's where you really feel into your creative energy, and you can use that gift to heal others. Food is medicine. I want you to think of your craft as something that you can take to the next level. Okay, that you could take even deeper. And I don't know if you teach, but this guy is a teacher. He would teach the earth arts and the earth crafts. And he would go from community to community to teach people, how to cure meats and how to pickle olives and make cheese, and he taught communities how to do that. So I feel that you need to dive deeper into your craft, into your art. I don't know how that's going to look for you, but it feels like it's a spiritual path for you. It's not just food. Like, food is medicine. Okay, that's your message. All right. So Diane, hello Diane. Let's do a read for Diane, hey? And then I'll read for somebody else on Facebook. Diane said, could I please have a card? I've been offered an opportunity. Is it right for me? Let's see. Let's have a look, hey, everyone. Oh, Stephen has just confirmed, and he said, yes, this is part of my human design. Yes, Selena? Yes, I'll be finished in about half an hour. Okay, see you, Bubs.
See ya.
Okay. So, Diane. Okay, focus. So Diane said, I've been offered an opportunity. Is it right for me? Well, I think you need to take your time. There might be, I think you've got to sort of work out what your agenda is behind this. Now, I'm not sure all is as it seems. Does it mean that it's not right? Well, I think you need to work out what your motivations are and if it fits with your intentions. So you can smile and say yes for now and just see what unfolds, because you can pull the pin whenever you want. You're in control of your destiny. You get to make the choice. You get to decide. Okay, so I feel with this card, because it's like out of all the swords, this is the card of deception. But it's not deception in the context of bad things happening to us. It's deception in the context of white lies. The truth isn't, all is not as it seems. So maybe ask a bit more, or maybe it's more about you being a bit clearer, in regards to what your true agenda is behind doing this. Is it really a fit for you? And you don't have to say, you could say yes and then still think about it. Yeah. And then, so the other card that I've got for you is about commitment. Diane, yes, this could be about committing to this and going all in and saying yes to this and all that sort of stuff. It could be about that. But I also feel this is about I just feel that love is you. I've been saying this for a while. I don't know if you're getting out there and mixing it up, Diane, but I feel like your life partner is calling you in. And I don't know if you're listening to it. Don't know if you're ignoring it. Don't know if you're doing anything about it. But this is your nudge, okay? Yes, it could be about committing to this opportunity. The thing is that you've got this card, so I'm not sure it's right action. But in saying that, you know, you've got to make this. I can't make big decisions for people. I just can share what the cards mean, and then you've got to sort of make up your mind from there. But I feel with this card, you don't feel the offer is clear, then you need to trust that, Diane. I think you need to trust that. Love. Yes, Diane. I feel it's time for you. I really do. Your life partner is waiting to connect with you. What are you doing? What are you doing about that? Nothing? Because this is your nudge. Just get out there, because he can't find you if you're hiding. Okay? That's your message. You've got a life partner waiting. And why didn't I get that card, everyone? Now I'm going to complain about that too. Why don't I get that card? He's not going to knock on the door. Knock on the door of your heart is what he needs to do. But he can't find your heart if your heart isn't out, right? You've got to let down the guard, drop the defenses. Stop denying yourself of it. Get out there and mix it up a bit. Yeah. So, okay, next person on Facebook. If anybody on Instagram wants to read, you need to nudge me again. Okay. Yes, here we go. Oh, there we go. Hi, Kareen. Kareen said, can I please have a reading? I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a breakup, and I want to see what the future holds for me. Okay. Hello, good morning, Powerpuffka. Good to see you. Oh, cards are flying everywhere. Guess what I'm doing, everyone, on Thursday whilst I'm shuffling the cards? I'm about to terrorize myself with speed dating. I'm not sure I feel ready for it this week because I feel really guarded. But I'm going to have to try it out. I'm dreading it now. Karen, I wish we never signed up. If you're watching, I regret it now. Don't want to go. I'm going to go. Just go and have a glass of wine. Take the edge off. Hey, just go and have a shot of vodka. She'll be right. I'm just regretting it. I feel closed. I feel like I'm not going to be open to anyone. I feel like I'm burnt. I feel burnt. I feel like I'm going to be I don't know. I'll be open-hearted. I'll go in there with an open mind and all that sort of stuff. And also at the same time, be very careful. At least, here's the thing, at least with speed dating, it's different to going on the apps, right? The difference is at least there's no fucking around with text messages, right? No fucking around. You're going to see them. You're going to know when you see them whether or not you're attracted. That's it. You'll know. And it just means that it's going to happen a lot more. You're going to know sooner than later. So that's the benefit of it. But the problem is you don't know what you're showing up for. And at least on the app, you kind of know what you're showing up for because you've seen a picture. So we don't know what we're showing up for. So I'm just I don't hold out much hope for myself this Thursday because I don't know why, but I don't. But I shouldn't be so half glass empty. That's where I'm at right now. No fucking around. That's right, Karen. That's right. I've never done speed dating either. It'll be an experience. Let's go and have a good time. Have a few drinks. Have a relax. Go out afterwards. Have a laugh with my friend afterwards. Chat about how funny it was. It'll be fun. Anyway. Okay. Yes, I'm going to go and have fun. I'm just a bit burnt this week. I feel like jaded is probably a good word. Fucking jaded, but I'm all right. Okay, so Kareen. Let's read for you. One, two. Let's see what unfolds for. Okay. So it's just the face says it all. Hey, I don't have a face that can lie. It's just written all over my face, all the expressions. So there was an, isn't that beautiful to it? Oh, look at that. All right. So here's my vibe with these cards. Okay. I think you need to grieve the loss of this relationship. I really do feel that. And I think perhaps potentially you fell in love with the fantasy, or it was all he just, this person changed, okay, because they couldn't maintain the what they came in as. They couldn't maintain that because it wasn't actually true to who they are. So you may have been like holding on or trying to maintain things or trying to keep it going based on the fantasy of, or the image that this person came in with, and it's not true to who they are. So they'll never be able to be that. It's not sustainable. So I feel that you're going to have to work through the grief around this, and you've got to give yourself time. You've got to give yourself time. I know there'll be love again, because it's a bit like rolling a dice. Okay, it'll happen again. It's just, you've just got to put yourself out there. You've got to keep, putting yourself out there. You've got to have a long burn. You do. You've just got to be like, you've got to have a long burn. You've got to, I feel for you. This, I do feel the sadness in this card for you. And I think you've got to give yourself time. And, grief is a bit like that. How long is a piece of string? You've just got to give yourself time to work through this. I feel that you will find love again, but it's not yet. Okay. And just I'm going to be real. I don't believe it's yet. Don't feel it. And that's not because there's something wrong with you. It's because you need time to process all of this so that you can come into the next stage feeling clearer, feeling more ready, feeling open, all the things that one is required of someone when they come into a relationship, come into a new relationship. Look, the truth is that we all come into a relationship with baggage. Okay, don't expect to be completely healed and to be perfect and to have it all together. And in going into a relationship, we're all going to come in with our stuff, and that's perfectly okay. There isn't something wrong with you. You're not unworthy of love because you've got a hurt. Things will just know that you'll know when you're ready, because you'll feel ready to open your heart again. And you don't have to be a perfect human being. You just go in when you feel ready to open your heart again. And right now you're grieving. So just let yourself be with that. And it's okay. There's not something wrong with you. It's you've got to grieve this. Okay, so that is your message. All right, let's read for Power Pufka, and then I'll read for somebody on Facebook. Who's next on Facebook? Read for Amy. Amy, I'm going to read for you after I've read for Power for the Power Girl on here. So Instagram, she says, there's this guy I've been dating for a while, but I'm not sure he's the one for me. Oh, okay. Now, if it's not, I don't know, there's something there to be explored within yourself. Okay, I think as women, we have to learn to not gaslight ourselves on our feelings. Okay, if there is an off note, you need to trust that. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you because you don't feel right about the situation. If there's an off note, it's because there's something off. All right, so you need to trust that. Don't gaslight yourself on your feelings. You're not being overly sensitive. You're not being dramatic. You're not being fucked up or something wrong with you. You're not broken and blah, 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 blah. You're feeling something that doesn't feel right, and we have to learn to trust our instincts. Okay, so that's your first message. Now I'm going to pick some cards for you. Really important, hey, that you know, yes, super important. Sometimes you have to kind of like poke around a bit to sort of work out what's happening because, yeah, anyway. All right, so let's pick a card for you and to get some further insight onto this guy. Okay, so I think this guy wants something legit. He definitely wants something real, and I feel that you do as well. I think you're both looking for the same thing. It might require you to have some open conversations with this guy. I think he's looking for a long-term, a committed, he wants a family. And I guess the question is do you want that too? Oh, hi, Gabrielle. Do you want that too? Are you willing? Are you willing to go there with him? Are you willing for that? And, I guess that's the question you need to ask yourself. Are you willing to go there? And maybe have that discussion with him, better than having the discussion with me, having that discussion with him. I feel that also the other card that I've got for you is the Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Is there a child involved? Is there a child somewhere involved in this? Can you let me know, Gabrielle? Can you let me know? Has somebody got a child, or is there a young adult, a young person? Can you let me know? Or children's? It's waiting for a response. I just want to say that there is a strong feature of children in this relationship. Now, if you don't want to have kids, I suggest that you have that conversation. Oh, they're your kids. They're your kids. Does he? Okay, so you need to have this discussion. You need to have this discussion with him. Okay, it needs to be an open slather discussion about how you're going to move forward. I think it's probably that's going to clear this off note for you, and you'll know whether or not you're willing to go there with him, and yes, all right, that's your message. Okay, all right, Amy. Hello, Amy. It's lovely to see you. So whilst I'm shuffling the cards for Amy, don't forget I've got my beautiful Intro to Tarot course. It is a practitioner training, so you can be an expert or a beginner. It doesn't matter because you're going to learn something new with me. I'm going to teach you the psychology of the tarot. So you won't learn this anywhere else. It's my niche so far. Somebody will take over at some point. In fact, I think somebody in the UK has already started, but it's definitely my niche. I'd love to support you to learn the Mythic Tarot. You need these cards. I'm going to teach you everything I know so that you can become a skilled and accurate tarot practitioner, reading for yourself and others. You can definitely do the course just for yourself, just to go deep on the cards and learn about tarot and learning how to read for others. Or you can do it because you want to become a practitioner. I have what's called Soul Work. It's a business training package that's attached to it. So you're going to get business coaching from me throughout the course. It's worth a lot of money, and you're getting it for $555. If I were you, and if you're a tarot lover, I would jump on this opportunity 100%. It's a really good opportunity. You'll have me live for 10 weeks, working with you, supporting you as you learn how to monetize this gift. If you want to monetize it, if you don't, you can still do it just for the love of it. So there's the link there. Okay, so I'm going to read for Amy for I'll read for Jody soon too, but I'm just going to read for Amy first. So if you want to Instagram, if you want to join the course, it's up in the bio, and obviously Facebook. I've just popped it in here, and it's up on the top of this live. Okay, so Amy, let's read for you. Oh, thanks, Amy. Amy said all the best to you. Yes, I know. May the gods be with me. What is that? I wanted to say something like, I can't remember. I fucked it up. Don't worry about it. Okay, Amy, this is for you. Okay. Amy. So I feel that you need to start making some sacrifices. If you want what you want, then you're going to have to make some sacrifices, well, actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be even more honest with you. I feel like with these two cards that I've got for you, this is more about your soul purpose. This is more about you leaning into that and making some sacrifices to fulfill your purpose in this lifetime. And you are ready to go through some deep transformation. I actually don't feel this is really focused on love, and I'm sorry. I know I wanted to give you a love reading, and then I stopped myself because I'd be pulling shit out of thin air, and that's just not what's there. Okay, so I'm just going to read what's in front of me. So I feel like with this card that it's time for you to make some big sacrifices, and it's going to require you to go through some big transformations, some big changes. You are on the precipice of going through some life changes, and this is all big life changes, and this is all based on doing what you like, following your heart and following where you feel called in terms of purpose to become more purpose driven. And in doing so, it's going to create significant change for you, but it will require you to make some sacrifices that will impact on the people around you, will impact on your relationships. So I feel with this card that you're being nudged to forget relationship right now and focus on your soul purpose. Now, the question you might have, I've just got this feeling you're going to say, oh, I don't know what my soul purpose is. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I feel this is the beginnings of moving towards, like, maybe it's opening up to the study, maybe it's going deeper on the study, maybe it's taking that risk and finding a mentor or a coach that can help you activate the gift that you feel called to, and to actually really, really lean into that, because it will change your life. It will change your life significantly. Yes, it's going to cause a significant shift where everything around you, your whole life, will dissolve and a new version of you will be born from it. It's a big sacrifice. It's a huge sacrifice, but it's such a great adventure. It's such a fabulous adventure. That's your message. Okay. Hello, Edie. All the love. Sending you all the love. All right, Jody, I'm going to read for you. Okay. Jody said she'd love a love reading. She's feeling a bit deflated at the moment. Yes, that was powerful, wasn't it, Miranda? Messages for us somewhere in that too, hey? Yeah, if anything resonates for you, take it, because it's meant for you, for sure. Absolutely. All this puffing, all right? I'm puffing all the time because I'm pissed off. I'm upset. I'm keeping it together. Like, I'm not letting it interfere with the reads. But between each client, each read, I'm having to release energy. I'm still so upset about what's been happening. It'll pass. It will pass. But just so upset. But it'll be okay. It's going to be okay. Things happen for a reason, hey, to clear the way. I really feel that oil of light that I poured all over myself and my clients the last 2 days have cleared and transmuted. And what I mean by clearing is you can't get rid of things. It transmutes it, it changes it, it evolves the energy. And anything that's low vibration falls away. It just cannot be sustained. It's like the light found its way to the darker places and transmuted it so that it just wouldn't stick. The end. And I'm happy about that bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy about that bit. I want some love, everyone. Gosh, bring it. I am ready. Wherever he is. Hurry up. I miss you, whoever you are. Hurry up. I'm out there. I'm not waiting for you to knock on the door. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Oh, thanks, Erica. I'm sending you all the love. Oh, is it Miranda? I need to book in for a reading with you. You're next. I'm booking in for a reading with you. Need to hurry up. All right, so who am I reading for? I've got caught up in my shit. There you go. It happened. I got caught up in my crap right there and then. Who am I reading for? I was reading for, was somebody on here? Jody, she needs a reading about love. Okay. Well, she needs a reading. A love reading. Yes, she does. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. All right, I'm sorry, Jody. Okay, the card that I've got for you is the Death card. All right, so again, do you know, I think the message in this is that we've got to give ourselves space to let go of the past. You really, you know, part of letting go, it's reconciling. Actually, a better way, no, let me reframe that. Such a stupid term, letting go of the past, because, we can't get rid of it, right? But we can reconcile and learn to live with the grief that we feel around the past. And yes, we're all, when we experience great loss, there's going to be grief, and we've got to learn to be okay with that is part of the journey in life, and that it does get easier over time, and that grief isn't a pathology. You're allowed to cry, you're allowed to be upset. And I also feel that you've got a loved one on the other side that's with you right now, holding you, actually. I feel this. I feel that there is someone, and I feel that she's a female as well, that she's either your mum or your grandmother. There's a motherly figure, a motherly energy that's with you right now, that's holding you. Now, maybe a great grandmother, but she's definitely the red bloodline, and she's definitely a motherly energy. I feel a mother figure with you right now. And yeah, you're not alone. Even if you feel like you're being guided, you are being guided despite any sadness or grief or loneliness that you're feeling right now. That there's a gift in this time for you, even though it feels like it's not working. There's a gift in this precious time, and to open your heart to your loved ones. To connect in with our loved ones, we really do have to utilize our heart chakra, and we have to feel into the memories, visualize the memories and feel into the memories of our loved ones. We can't connect with them if we forget them. If we don't feel into our relationship with them. The heart is the portal. It helps us to reconnect with our loved ones on the other side. And you may not hear it as words. It may be just a feeling or a sensation. You'll just know it in your heart. You'll know it. You'll feel it. You might feel grief. You might feel the sadness of your loved one, because of course they feel grief too. And just because we pass over on the other side, it doesn't mean that we're all of a sudden we're enlightened. We've got to go through what's called the bardo, and this place of I use the word retribution, but it's not a good word. It's like a bit of a judgment. We've got to go through, and we're working through our contribution. How well did we love? How kind were we? How giving were we? How honest were we? All those soulful values. How did we live them? It's never really about the monies and the careers. I mean, yes, they're fun, and how can we contribute to others and look after people? But anyway, I'm going to go on one. I have to be careful. It's about to go on one there and do a live, channeling training. Yes, so you need to gather your resources. Okay, Jody, this is about you gathering your resources and getting all the help that you need to get you back on track again. You haven't missed out. See that ship in the background? It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you to get yourself in a better place again. Use some life ropes. Call in the therapist. Find someone that inspires you. Inspires your personal leadership. Read the books. Work on developing your mind and learning something new, and have the courage to get back out again. Have the courage to get back out and explore life again. The ship has docked. It is waiting for you. It is the carrier of experiences. It's looking forward to you jumping on when you feel ready. And know that you can be grieving and still be psychologically healthy. Yeah? You can be sad and still be okay. Still be psychologically well. All right, that was your message. How are we going for time? All right, everyone, I've got to go because I've got to cook dinner for my kids. That's why she was at the door. She's saying I'm hungry, is dinner ready? And it's 7:30. I've done my hour. I'm sending you all the love, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. You know, all the shares and all your presence. This wouldn't be fun, hey, without you here. I really appreciate you. And I look forward to, what's this? Shorts. We'll just get rid of this guy, lock user. Yeah, I really look forward to those of you who've signed up to my course. I can't wait. Can't wait to work with you. I love riffing on the cards. I'm going to riff on the cards with you. We're going to talk about the cards together, go into all the psychology of the cards and relate it to your personal lived experiences. It's going to be so healing. It will be such an amazing journey for you. And if you haven't signed up, this is your nudge. Go and sign up to the course. If you love tarot and you want to go, you want to develop a new skill, I'm your woman. Hey, I am your woman. I'm going to make this a beautiful journey for you. You will love it. You will love it. Link is here. Sending you all the love. Have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everyone.